Hello everyone, this is Fantastic World to welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Dredge, our lovely little Lovecraftian fishing simulator. Okay, so we've got a couple of things going on. Now, in order to advance the plot, we're going to have to be able to handle being chased down by a giant sea serpent. So I'm thinking that my focus on upgrading the ship to survive more impacts is probably one of the better ideas. Meanwhile, while we're here in town, let's at least sell off that little extra fish I forgot to do last time. Now it gives us $818.74. In addition, the shipwright, I'll show you the dry dock here actually. We're going to need another piece of refined metal, which is going to be 500, and the upgrade cost itself, which is 800. We're currently at 818, which means we need another just under their 500 ourselves, but the thing is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase the metal first, so that way we can upgrade at any point. Now, one of the things I've been trying to think about is how to reconfigure the fishing. Now, I was going to have a larger net, but unfortunately we haven't converted these two, and I can't convert them until I upgrade the hull. But I'm actually looking at this fishing speed of 115% and asking myself, hey, when I add two of these together, do they add their fishing speed or do they not? So what I'm going to do is I'll pull out this small sinew spindle and see if it alters the fishing speed whatsoever. Yep, it does. So that brings it up by 6%, so I'm 110, so it rounds to 5, that's what it is. What I'm going to do, put it there. Why? Because this frees up these three. Now, if I look over here, I can purchase a weighted line for additional 44% speed, or another heat-resistant line for 55%. Now, this one, neither one adds an additional terrain type for me to do. We're going to call it terrain type from now on. But what I can do is I can purchase this, put it in, and we increase our fishing speed. Therefore, having three lines running, we can acquire fish faster. We just have to, however, make sure not to overfish any particular point. So next upgrade will have to be the engines, but again, we can't upgrade them until we get that. So we're going to purchase this, and we're going to install it here. And you see our fishing speed is now 170%, which basically, yeah, it's 5 in the morning now. So basically we've gotten, like I said, it doesn't give us a straight 55%, but 55% on top of what we already have, I think. The math is probably a little questionable here, but it's more. That's what I know. So yeah, now we can actually consider other things. Like, the fact is, should we sell the peculiar engine? Because I don't see us actually requiring this. Again, now the other one, we might stick in because it's got a slightly better engine speed. The peculiar is slightly under, but we can't actually sell it. Ooh, that's interesting. It's impossible to sell. Kind of stuck with it, I guess. You can discard it. No, you can't even discard it. So my guess is that's the backup, so you can never actually, not have your engines. Now the other thought was to have fishing 5 put in the hydraulic rod, by the way, for cargo, but this actually works out better. Okay, so while that's going on, yeah. We got the improved trawl net. There's no other lights we can produce. So yeah, we're kind of stuck here. So the question is, where do we pick up the metal? Because I know that pontoons are where we can do that. And my guess is the Stellar Basin and Twisted Strand have bases here. Now this is the area we're supposed to go anyways, but it's not quite as, how do I put this? It's not quite as profitable as other places. But let's just do this to continue the plot. We don't want to go on this. Also, I'm going to have to pick up those crab pots while we're here. Alright, so let's switch this back to Spyglass. As you can see, there's only one that has any prey. I like to call it prey. We are technically hunting. Kind of like a spider with a web. Alright, so we'll pick up. Oops, no, take all. And while we got that going, we'll pop out here. We'll check to see if this place has gotten just a mere medium. Alright, cool. I just want to check out the new speed to see if it seems any faster whatsoever. Or that's enough to actually make a difference. Ah, okay, so we'll do this. Alright. 641. A little bit. Okay, so 640, 651. Let's see what we got. Should be really have timed this against the, there you go. And we'll get a trophy. Yay. Alright. We're doing that. Let's pop over here. Check out this crab thing. Oop. I like the Ouroboros flag more than a pirate flag, really. Uh-huh. Whoops. Gotta get back into the swing of the game here. Alright, we can actually fit another cod, I think, right here. So let's do it. Yeah, it's only... Yeah, I think the speed actually is showing a bit of improvement here. Alright, so... Meanwhile, since we don't want to fish and we don't have room to put anything, let's pop this baby. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, got the brain one. Excellent. And then we'll just pop in here and drop it in storage. Yay! Wind's picked up a bit. I like that with the trees there. Now, I don't think I have anything I'm selling to the trader. Although a flexible fishing pole should really be sold. Didn't realize it was still tucked in the back there. I mean, technically we can try to figure out a way for it to work better, but it's only 50% of his speed against larger ones. So, let's get this all done, shall we? Because we've been managing our stocks, responsibly, we still have all this fish just hanging around. If I'd emptied them out like I was starting to do in the first run of this game, then they would all be gone, and I'd have no money. And this environmentalism is not about losing money. It's about keeping the money flowing. Alright, so, a lot of people think that's like some sort of hippie thing going on here, but no, not really. It's just, you know, I'd like my kids to eat, as it were. I'm kind of wanting to... Just the bunting. No, let's keep the bunting on. Sorry, I'm just kind of... Do I have any flags? Alright, that's cool. North of the Marrows. Okay, let's do that. Neat boat. Where do you want to paint it? Let's paint the hull. Let's paint it seaweed green. Alright. I know it's kind of silly, but, you know, I like it. Alright, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. I agree with you. It does look better. And back. Let's see if this one works for us. Let me know in the dock worker's not back yet. Let me know in the comments if you think it looks good or not. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Forgot about that. Stingray. No, it looks like they're still pretty low. That's wood. We don't need wood. Yeah, I don't even need the spyglass for a lot of this. Ah, here we go. See, we've been away for a while, so our natural stocks replenished, as we seem to be the only fishermen on this planet. Yeah, that's definitely coming in a bit faster. Yeah, the whole multiple rods thing seems to have paid off, and it's literally paying off as we're speaking. Let's see, we can actually do this. I don't think the stocks go above medium in this one. Alright, so, get one there. One more over here. Might not be enough for us to plunder. Yeah, we've already done this one. And let's... Ooh, all of the crabs are good. Go. Good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. That's why we keep them... If we keep them tapped off like this, we will actually have room for more to come in. Yay! Actually doing your job intelligently helps. Ooh, don't have room here. Huh. Yeah, I think you're right. We're going to have to tap off first. But you know, having too much of a good thing is better than having not enough of a good thing. Let's go. Oh, wow. 154. Do we... It doesn't include what we have in storage either. I guess it's done. They do that in case you're planning these for something special, but oh my god, do we have to get rid of some of this stuff. Alright, so, cool. And the net, yeah, we already sold that off with the do-it-all. But yeah, we haven't even left the shallows. And because of our responsible management, we're already rolling in cash without even wanting to. You know, for all I know, we're actually going to have enough 1,300 we need. That could take a while. I mean, it's slow but steady, but that's what you want for sustainability. Alright, so, also, we're probably going to have to nap at some point. Now, what I'm thinking, but we don't have any fish in our, should we... Alright, so, Blackstone will save us a little time if we nap there before we head into Dusty Pontoon to purchase that metal and maybe make a run over here. We're still kinda, you know, that, but when I do that, I actually want to have all of my fishing traps with me, my crabbing traps with me, and there's a reason for that. Now, if you remember, there was an altar there where you have to sacrifice crabs to, so I'm just thinking, what if I just take all my crab traps? Might as well. If I'm gonna do it, might as well do it now. Pick up. Alright, so they're actually not badly damaged either, so we can pick it up in the day. Don't worry, we're not going out to play with anybody right now. Maybe do some fishing. Just a medium, though. I should probably let it reset. But over here... also just a medium. I guess I've been doing too much night fishing. Or they never get above medium. That's also a possibility. But yeah. Let's drop off what we do have. Alright, so. Oh, the nets. There we go. Alright, there we go. 113. It's good. Alright, so. We'll just sleep it off for a bit, because we're going to have a long trip in the morning. Alright, so. Undock. I mean, for God's sakes, I know there's no reason to do this, but... it's aesthetically just... oh my god. Okay. Pick up. Yeah, we're going to have to do this part first. No, we could just... we'll have this a good start for filling up that altar. Huh. Yeah. You have to leave this one. Or... okay, we've got the efficient, basic, 2 basics, and a large. That might be enough. Alright, so... and we've got some crabs to start with. Unless you think you can somehow... huh. I would have thought. No, still need 4 and 2. Can't really do that, unfortunately. Oh well. We have a start with the crabs, anyways. And... this is just a tour, though. We might be able to do it. There we go. Let's go. And... could grab that one. Oh, we already grabbed that one. Never mind. Let's take off. Let's go get that, super speed thing going. Now, which way? Alright, so... other direction. Right there, those are the cliffs. Yeah, there we go. Let's get super speed up and active. No fishing, we just want to make some good speed. Theoretically, we could do this on regular speed, but why would we? Alright, so... what I plan on doing... I'm going to find that altar again over here. Then I'm going to deposit the crabs we do have and drop all the pots around that, and then do some regular fishing. It's still half the day here. I like the fact the engines are so much stronger than they used to be. No, we're not doing that. Let's see if we can find it again. Wish I could mark it on the map. Alright, so. Let's keep an eye out for things like that. That looks bad. This place is unstable. No, it doesn't really matter. We're crying out loud. Go around, thanks. Where is that altar stone? We must have passed through it at some point. Give it a minute here. I don't see anybody coming. It sounds not good, though. That didn't sound good. Ah, damn, I wish I'd marked it on the map. There was an altar here, I swear it. At least the net's doing well. Still feeling a bit nervous. Bye. We just have to sell them, unfortunately. Alright, so, now that that didn't work, I guess we'll just set the pots out like normal. But, let's get what we're going to be doing here. First things first. And it's almost night. Where is that thing? I'll find it eventually, but for the moment, I guess we just do our thing here. We'll have more to deal with later. Alright, so first things first, shipyard. Let's do some repair. Oof. That's gonna take a hit. Then we grab the refined metal. Put it here temporarily. Then we swing over to the floating dock with this. Now all we need is the 800. Another 300 to go. Oh well. While we're here, before it gets really dark, we'll launch. And I need to figure out the best place to drop them. Oh, like we could just drop them here. Ooh, I see. I see what we're doing here. Too much depth, as it were. Worst comes to worst, we'll dump them over here and use this dock. Oop, I had a plenty there. Alright, plenty. Launch. Launch. And launch. Oh, even more. Wow. Alright, cool. We'll be back to these later. It's now night-ish. How much am I pushing my luck here? Not so much. I don't like that weird stuff happening. We're gonna go close our eyes and pretend nothing is happening. Like so many people. Alright, nothing new. Alright, so. Leave it off. Okay, let's see. That's sweet, sweet passive income. Not a lot at the moment. It's a good red dawn. I'll pop in some stonefish. Before we do anything else. Alright. Oof, low. We don't want to go any further there. Alright, so what else we got? Odd noise. Oh, don't forget. Deep water is not a fish likes deep water. Okay, cool. We're getting too close to 800 at least. Sorry, but that a little RL happened, so let's undock here. Let's go looking for those. That shrine. Now we're going to look for the exterior first. Unless it was like over there or something. I do not know, and fortunately a point of interest was not listed on my map. We can at least pop in, grab some fish. Alright. Let's get moving. Let's not linger for too long, shall we? But we're going to try an external, the outer side of the island first, see if I missed it. Ooh. Let's avoid things like that, okay? Yeah, it's a bad thing. Seriously, though, where was it? Going to grab some perch while I'm here. Yeah, might as well. Alright. There you go. $5, basically. Let's see it yet. There it is. Alright. So we've got to have 3 crab-like creatures carved into it. So 3 crabs, basically. Alright, we'll do what we can. But we know where it is now. Here it is on the map. So I'm not going to the places that is safe from the giant serpent head. Right, it's a low, so we won't go any further. We'll let it grow. What? Some sort of new resource? The hell is that? I'm probably going to find out. It's probably not the best time to do so, but that's just when most things happen. Yeah, less than optimal times. Research part. Oh, okay. Cool. Also, we should probably head to that dock at this point. Alright. We can actually probably, if we use super speed, make it home in time. Alright, so yeah. Let's check that out, that theory, shall we? No, I'm not gonna steal from low stocks. Beam for the light. Ooh, you know, I should probably turn on my lights. What do you think? Yeah, sanity kind of went higher there. Where are we on the map? Oh man, we're only halfway there. Cool, just chill here for a second. Try to avoid things like that. Yeah, good idea. That's one of the disadvantages of super speed. No. We're good. We don't want to talk to the evil forces. Thanks. Okay, no. We're good. Good. You got that? We're good. This is a bad idea. On the other hand, we are proving we can do this at night if we stick to... No, we're good. Alright. Everyone calm down. Let's have a drink, alright? Dark forces of creation are totally not out there to try to destroy us. Absolutely not. At all. And look at this. Too long in the open water. Yeah, you start to feel a little mad after a while, and like a good sleep won't fix. Yeah, she's seen this before. Definitely seen this before. Definitely seen it before. Apparently we lost something. Oh well. Okay, so Yeah, yeah, wow. Okay, let's just, you know, take a nap. Do as requested, as the doctor ordered. Now we've managed to convince ourselves that it was all in our head. All of it. Every single part. Let's go deal with the crabs. Every single part. It's just in our head. Nothing more. The hell is this? Oh, we need this for our for the bloody. No, we don't actually. Doesn't want this one. All right, so we can grab this. Okay. We'll just make do with whatever. Cortex decorator. Oh my god. Holds the orange tissue towel from his head, scything limbs administer the structure. I can see this is going to take some creativity to get it to fall fit. Wow. We can go sell 2 of these. Sell these 2, really. We need 3 total, however. Yeah, well. Right. I'm just like... Did our, like, crazy time have an effect here? 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. 2 here. Wow. Let's sell what we have. Can we actually fit anything more in here? No, no, we cannot. Unless it's these really small ones. Yep, we can fit a couple of these. And a just gnashing perch. Okay, we got a lot of mutations going on. There's something we should know about. Did us going a little crazy actually increase that? I don't know. Oh, I can't dock you this side. I like the fact at least you're not doing any damage. Okay, so, fish market. Okay, now we can actually just get the damned upgrade. Which I think is what we'll be doing. Decaying blackmouth. Shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Deficient muscles, atrophying and decaying, but still it swims on. Oh, that's just lovely. Let's get this over with. Additional slots. Alright, cool. What the first thing we're going to do, by the way, is start unloading so much stuff. Wow. This thing I actually want is more engines for him right now, but let's just get it knocked out, shall we? Everything we can put something into, we will. Let's just... There you go. Just get the upgrade now. Wow. +1 engine space. Cargo space. Now, we're going to be 1 short here, but we can live with that. Okay, so, that's done. Net space. Huh. Actually get this one. We had the money, which we will shortly. Because I will sell those crabs, damn it. That's what it takes. Light space. Or... Well, let's go. I want this one first. But look at all that space we emptied out. And that's pretty much it. Amazing how quickly that went, isn't it? But we've got all this debris to look up later. Oh, wait, no. Almost forgot these. There you go. Deep breath, everyone. Make sure we've got all the space that we can. And this one. Can't even access it yet. But with the extra engine space, we'll be getting another turbine as well. Now, it is time... Go make bank. Because goddamn did we just have... Wait. How's our net doing? Is it a problem? Oh. Yeah, it's encyclopedia. Okay, so... The book, I think, is going to help increase our sanity, which is a good thing. Now we'll leave that for the moment. We got plenty of crabs to deal with over here. It's actually gone back up since, my god, the passive income. Oh, wow. Rock crab. Now, can we actually make it in time? Still 9. Big all. Big all. It's 3. Cannot take this one. Alright. I got this. Oh, we have another engine spot. Alright, so. Oh my god, this extra space is coming in handy. Alright, so, forgot to leave our research part off. We'll do that on the way back. Or maybe we'll just use it. I don't know. It's still medium. Alright, so. I'll drop off the research spot. Storage. Sell this. Oops, go to the fish market for that. Just a moment. So, sell this one. Alright, there we go. Now we'll go hit that altar. Probably got enough crabs for whatever it is. And we'll do some trawling on the way back to grab some more materials. Like my boat. Engine actually sounds different with the turbine. I didn't realize that. Let's avoid that. Okay, next year we're going to overshoot. Or please tell me I didn't miss it again. Missed it again, didn't I? I can feel so silly at times. Yeah, I overshot it again, damn it. I'm so bad at this. Come on. You know, it might be a wasted day otherwise, but it's a good day. We've got so much done. There it is. There it is. There you are. Let's make sacrifices to the grab gods and see what happens. Maybe we'll get a new type of thing. Okay, so could... Okay. Oh, here's the problem. We gotta get another rock crab. Alright, so we'll do some fishing and trawling on... Oh, okay, we don't have time to do much of anything. You want to get back? Well, depends on how you want to play this. If we use that dock to our right, we should be fine. Alright, the oceanic perch. Let's not go too far out. Alright, so take this 2 perch and whatever that was. We're going to head over to this dock. I have to head back to the crabs and make sure we get a rock crab. Complete that puzzle. Then we should be fine. Still no sign of, you know, Moby Dirk. So make sure there's nothing new here. At least, you know, if I was crazy enough to leave the safety of my boat, I have a place to sleep. But I'm not. And the fish may not be fresh by the time we get back. But, no, it's actually... Ah, there we go. Pre-dawn. Okay, so given that it's pre-dawn, we know the creature, like, can come through here. It's a bit risky. We're gonna get the stuff around the edges first. Probably nothing. Yep. Place your hand on the stone. Nothing happens. Alright, that's probably something that will happen later. We get an upgrade. It's perch. And yeah, it is... This stuff... These guys do reproduce pretty fast. Let's go get some stuff. That seems a bit low. These are a bit heavy. Go get some rock crab and see what happens. Okay, so what we want to do is wait for that one. Yay. Alright, we got a trophy, which is cool. That one's pretty low. Let's go back to the debris we can get. It's over here. It's just a medium, though. Oof, bad weather. Alright, we'll chill here for a bit. Alright. Ones I absolutely need the least. Alright, cool. So, with that, 3 in the afternoon, we'll come back. Alright then. Then, push a bat over here. Not too bad weather going here. Ah. There we go. Stocks are still high. Getting over it. Reading complete. Oh, excellent. What does that do? %50 resilience to panic. Excellent. I could use that. I'll be okay. Oh, excellent. All right then. Let's go get some. Let's go make some bank. It was only a medium. Some days I feel like the world doesn't like me. If there's a rock crab in there, we'll leave it. But everything else that we can pick up, we will. Oh, another brain burner. That's all we're going to be able to hold right now. Ooh. Yeah, we should pick it up as well. Let's get it repaired. Alright then. Okay, so fish market, obviously. First, this goes to storage. Oof. Look at that. Look at that. So, before we do anything else, we should definitely repair we can here. Then, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, floating dock. This one we can do, however. Plus 2 steps. Yep. The other ones we need wood and steel. Absolutely none of that other crap. Okay, so wood and steel, wood and scrap are what we need now at this point. Got it. Nothing else. Okay, shipyard. What we can do, possibly. 255, unfortunately, we're a little low. But we can do, if we're really crazy about it, take the outboard engine temporarily. Alright, we can do that. Put that in storage. Take out the big one. Put in cargo. Come on, people. No, don't tell me. Oh, there it is. Rotate. There we go. Well, that will temporarily do it until we can purchase this one and double up the turbines. But for the moment, we still have slight improvement on the speed, since this would be plus 9.5, and this is plus 15.8. So we're even faster now, which is awesome. We should also check out research while we're here. See what we got going. We only got one part. Oof. We got a lot to do here. We still have this possibility. The big one. Heavy duty. Oof. Coastal and oceanic. That's the one I really want. We need 4 total. How much does she charge for the, no, not that one. Yard. How much does she charge? Okay, this one's gonna be 340. This one's 300, yeah. Yeah, we should just take a nap for a bit. Or actually, no, let's just take a nap. Let's not risk going out and getting the crab traps at the moment. Except, we will undock. We will switch over to the crab trap. Drop it here where it says plenty. Then restock. No. Dock. And there's the problem. Only dock on this side if we do that. Now we sleep. We should just keep this one here. There we go, pre-dawn. Make sure we got like... Yeah, okay. Yep, these ones are all damaged. We'll have to bring them in. On the other hand, I did get a serious amount of stuff from them. Pick up. Splintered crab. Ooh. Okay. So, what about this? Aha! Ask and you shall receive. Alright, so what we need to do is drop everything off here, repair our stuff, launch it back up here for this material, drop this off. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's head out. This one's probably not recovered yet. Nope. We'll leave it be. We've got more than enough. Just make sure we come to the right side here. There. Oh my god. It is true. I will actually try to dock in, and then to accidentally head off the pot. There we go. Luckily, it's not really that much of an issue. Right, so, first things first. There we go. 185 now. I don't think we can actually get anything quite for it yet, but we forgot to do our we forgot to do our nets. Alright. Let's see. Go to repair. And put this into storage. Meanwhile, that's 2 of the 4 we're going to need. So, what we should probably do is go, since it's this early, let's go over to the altar with the inventory we got here. Yeah, right there. In addition, we'll pick this up on the way back. Maybe I can find a spot to put it in. Too deep, I'm guessing. We don't want to put it too close to one of the entrances either. So I guess this... whoa! I saw plenty. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'll pick him up on the way back. Oh boy! That was close. That was really close. Oh boy. That one's pretty low. Also, we should switch back to this. There it is. There it is. That's how I shot by it so many times. See, that's the cave we have to get into. Alright. Prey crab shudder, leg clicking to strange angles. The long dead, some unpower commands their corpses into action. Great! Seafood necromancy. The crab skull also disappearing into cracks in the stone. Suddenly, the crab lock splits in two, revealing a sunken chamber. Mouth of the deep. A formidable cage. It's a crab pot with a gaping maw, sure to swallow up anything unlucky enough to stumble in it. 1 to 2 per day. Aberration. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get this baby repaired. Let's get this baby repaired, shall we? Okay, cool. That's terrifying. Still 12, so we've got time. A bit further out than I'd like to be, but okay. Alright. Alright, tiger mackerel it is. Alright. That was pleasant enough. 241. Wreckfish. And stocks are very low on that one. Okay. We don't want to get too greedy. Conditions seem poor at the moment. Not sure. Nothing came up of it. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, definitely need both of those. We'll be back for you. Nope, we're not going to stick out too longer. Thunder, yeah, like things like that make me think that maybe we should be going back. Just a little thought. Little one. In my head. Oh, we got something here at least. Alright, take all. There we go. Yeah, there's less of a margin around here. I love the sound of rain against the roof. Is anything better? As long as it stays on the outside of your roof, yeah. $263. Don't know if we can actually purchase anything with that. Well, first of all, they're all 200. I think most of the stuff I'd want is beyond me. It's still at this point. Not super beyond me, but beyond me. This requires some restacking as well. We'll get there. Alright, a new one. Cortex Decorator. Yay. Oh boy. So we can actually stop by research. We've got 2... Where is it? No. Pots. Which one do we want? 2 and 3. Engines. Pots. Nets. This one. Requires 6. Same amount, though. We should probably just skip ahead to this one, as we're only going to need 2 more research parts, and we can actually just buy those. Alright, well, let me check one thing. Thank you very much. Okay. So, yeah. Have a quick nappy poo. Well, actually, let's undock. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to risk getting there, because I think if we stay in harbor, we'll be fine. But what I can do, let's see, crab pots. I can pop these out. So we have some passive abilities soon. Okay, hang on. Ish. Probably pick that one up too. Alright, so let me get to the dock here. Let me check on a few things. Man. Yeah, I get it. I should be staying right here. Okay, so let me double check the time here. Alright. And we are back. I'm sorry about that little chaotic recording period this time, but I did want to do one thing before we teched in for the night. Completely forgot that we'd repaired the mouth of the deep here, and we want to get it out and fishing, as it were. So, let's drop her and see what happens. Oop, that's right, we gotta switch it out. Alright. So let's also grab this while we're here. And I think we're probably safe enough. Good lord. I think we're good. Take a quick drop into here. Okay, really doesn't like us, but can get around there. Okay, primary reason I want to do that. Die. Let's get... Alright, so let's get these fish sold. I mean, the thing is, I'm actually thinking about just doubling down on the crabbing, by the way, simply because, oh my god, we're making so much here. Almost have enough for... Pick the shipyard. Engines. Yep, we have enough for this, which we could take this off and put them both in, so let's do that, okay? Take the storage, grab this, get 72, and there we are, a little bit faster. But we're going to keep the other one as well, because if I'm correct, in the floating dock scenario, we have... Yep, the odds for 2 more engines. Now, that's probably going to be the super duper engine we can buy at the end there, but for now, being able to put the outboard back in will be of a particular interest. Now, let's see. Make sure we don't have any fish tucked away in storage. We do not. We do. $2 to our name, however, so let's take a nap, shall we? Napping's for free. Alright, now, let us launch out again and see if there's any crabs to make us not a poor person. Now, there's also this. Just a medium, though. None of them are... Whoops. Oh. Yeah, these both need repair, so we need to... Anything we can get to repair them so we can launch them out again. Even these things. Alright. Grab those. Oh. Ooh, an enthralled stonefish. Hollowed husk hosting a hostile dweller. The eyes inside search for a safer vessel. So it's a parasite-ridden one. Great. I'm sure it's going to be wonderful to give to people. That's actually stuff we don't need. Because we're not looking for cloth at the moment. But we will. There you go. Be doing some dredging today. Alright. But this is all just to repair the, that's pretty low stocks. Yeah, let's not be there, okay? That was a little hostile. Okay, so hopefully that's going to be enough to get our traps repaired. Alright, let's go. Alright then. That's more than enough. Let's get to the repair section. Okay. Guess, how do you repair things singularly? Oh, into repair mode. T. Ah, good to know. There we are. Alright, so what we'll do is we will launch. Let's see, we definitely... 20, there we go. How do you do that? Alright, there you go. You two have fun while we're gonna head over here, grab some stuff. We need the stuff for the extra... Oh, hang on. Make sure we got this armed. Make sure we've got some stuff for wood. Dredging some wood and some scrap. There we go, there's scrap at least. Alright, now the metal scraps, we'll grab the other one. Now these do respawn, I believe, so we'll be fine for the future. Wonder if they keep spawning even if we don't really need them. This is going to be a lot better at this part, I will. Okay, now we need wood. I think... Yep, it's wood right there. Ooh. Ooh, don't want to dredge for too long. That thing will... Winter is coming. Sorry, dusk is coming. Ah, oceanic. That's what I was hearing. Alright. Let's head back. Long day dredging. Don't want to hit that cliff, because it's a bad thing to hit cliffs. Alright, cool. Hopefully we can still dock. No. Obviously too close. Alright, so grab the fish market per usual. Wait, no fish market. What am I thinking? Put our storage in here. Actually, no, we don't need to use the storage. We can just blah blah blah, put it right into the docks. There's that one. There's this one, which we can't afford yet, unfortunately. And then there's this one. So basically what we need is one scrap and... well, money, but one scrap and one wood. So let's keep that in mind. Then we can start working, just dump everything into the new tier 4 hull. Sheesh. Okay, so again, we'll just rest the night out because it's really scary out here. Alright. We'll undock. Oh, we got something. I mean, part of the reason why I'm sticking it out here is that so we can just grab things. But yeah, we should just, like, get everything. Look at it. Alright, that's cool. What we can do is also just drop the last one we've got here. Really should sell the stuff that's in the net, too. Alright, take all. Take all. These are pretty good investments for the amount of money we're making for them. Ooh, got a splintered crab, which we've already gotten, of course. Well as this. No, that's actually just fish. We'll let the fish restock. Crabs restock faster. We'll pick this one up because it looks like we need some repair on it. And take all. That should be more than enough. Also, we'll probably put some places to make this easier to dock. A good idea to have them this close, just not so manageable. Alright, so we'll sell all the fish. And does that give us enough for... Oops, what am I doing? Nope, we need 300 for that. Now, we should probably... Well, what we should do is we will repair this one. Go into repair mode. Alright. Then, we'll make sure we're not leaving any behind. Nope. What we'll do is we'll grab the grab this. And, yeah, let's go get the rest of the... Let's go get the rest of the scrap and wood that we need while we're waiting for our passive income to manifest. Yeah, it's almost like being a landlord. Basically, I'm a crab pot lord. And there we go. Lumber.
And lumber. And I'll grab this tube over here. Oops. That was silly. Sometimes I just get in my own way. But then still around noon. Let's see what we got here. Whoops. Not what we wanted. Alright, so switch over to the spyglass. That's not the right type of dredge. Could get some perch while we're out here. Or, yeah, we'll do that. There you go. Let's get the crab pot deployed and go empty out the only ones that might have been. Tiger mackerel. I'll grab that as well. We got time. Ah, missed that one. Alright. Not doing as well as usual. Ooh. Gonna be delicious. We should go now. Getting late. Ooh, that could have been bad. I wonder if we actually get thrown up into the air. We will toss the food out we have now. Sell all. And we have enough for that upgrade, which is going to be good. There we go. Excellent. Meanwhile, 120 for that one. And just one piece of scrap remaining. Can't power purchase it till we have one piece of scrap. One, that's all we need. Well, we should really go back to regular exploration and probably going to find that metal somewhere nearby. But all we need is cash now. Use the cabin anyways. Oh, new type of fish, I guess. Yep, the enthralled stonefish. Just checking on that. Let's rest. Like I said, we're not going to be cutting much of a margin here. But at least we are getting all of the required sleep in the day. Oh my god, it's already full again. Let's go grab the other one. Grab the other one and see what we can get. Oh, sigh. Thinking of investing in more, actually. And it's not really a lot of effort compared to some other stuff. Oops, no. Keep going. And all of this put together for a single day. For a single hour, practically. Let's get the fish market. At 189, I believe, for the, oops, not the shipyard. Loading dock. Believe we can do this. Plus two rod spaces. Good earth. Alright, so if you look at it, this is going to be kind of weird to work with, but we could do, that's 50%, this is 55%, that actually replacing that would be a problem, in fact. Good to think about how we're going to use these more effectively. But, excuse me. We're looking for one piece of scrap remaining and then move on to the new hull. So, let's do a quick launch. Oop, hang on. I think we're supposed... Oops, make sure that we've got... What's the net looking like? Yeah, net's good. We'll fix it tonight. But yeah, let's go searching for scrap, shall we? Nope, make sure. Got the spyglass going. Look, a flayed mackerel. Great. Yum yum. Can't wait to try that. Alright. water spout nearby. That's whale. Awesome sauce. Alright. Hopefully they don't damage us. What are we doing, buddies? Try to keep clear, alright? Perch. Wreckfish. The wreckfish doesn't have much for numbers there, so we don't want to deplete it. We need explosives for that one, which we are going to be working on getting next, probably next episode. What's this one? Just medium, though. Alright, so still looking... we'll be out of that way. Let's grab some of this. We might end up overnighting over this dock here, give them time, but that's just a thing. If these two become a little more aged, we're going to lose like a buck. Oceanic, we can't deal with it. Perch again. There. Nope, that's not scrap, however. That is. Gotta be careful, though. Could be where the damn fish comes out. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a bait over there. And the question is, it's 2 o'clock. We only need 1 scrap, essentially. Might want to just pop in, if it were. Tempting, but can get a little crazy. Literally. Are you ready to get a little crazy? You do have to worry about the water spouts at that speed, though. Alright. Eldritch Abomination powered speed to the wind. I was right that we're going to need it, though. I'm going to have to start getting used to using it. Ooh! A little bit too much of a drift there. Oh! That's not good. That's getting closer. You done here? No, apparently. Can't just wait you out. Okay, so quick, of course. Sell everything. Should give us some cash at least. Then... let me dock. Alright, +1 light space. So, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we can get crazy. Well, storage is not going to be an issue for a while, but that's going to be 3 refined metal and 1,500. Wow. I'm never going to be able to accomplish that. 55% and... I'll put that here. That still isn't going to be much room. Oh, we could put that there. So that would give me Oceanic, and we should be fine. So, yeah, that would... Like I said, it goes Oceanic if we really want it. But we got some Oceanic we haven't been able to get. So, put that here. Alright. I should check what we're doing here. Alright, so it's about the same when it comes to fishing speed, but now we have Oceanic on top of everything else. So, that'll be an improvement. Problem is, I cannot... If I put that, I lose coastal. So, yeah, we'll work with this. I mean, that would give us coastal and shallow, but... yeah, there's things to think about. Anyways, this is probably a good place to stop. So this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country and Dredge, our Lovecraftian fishing simulator. Yes, we're doing more fishing than Lovecraftian lately, but don't worry. Next episode, we'll dive in and try to get that relic that they've been wanting us to get. Trying to dodge the glowy-eyed fish, as I like to call it, or Leviathan spawn, I suppose. Anyways, like, share, subscribe as per usual. Don't remember, if you want access to additional material, help the channel grow, and I will see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.